What is up, all you crazy people? How are you doing today? Got some background music going here. All right, today we got a lot going on. We're working on a couple of laptops. Two of them are my mom's. The one works, missing a button, but she borrowed it, or she let somebody borrow it, and they put a password and stuff on it, and she don't know what it is, so we gotta scrap it out and start it over. Hopefully we can find all the software for it. And then hers main one she has, the other one is my dad's, he passed away, but her main one, it's not coming on at all. We're going to tear it apart, see if there's something wrong with it that we can fix. If not, we may end up swapping some parts if they work with each other. And then I've got another laptop that used to be my wife's that she's no longer using. It works and everything. I'm just going to probably switch it over to like a it's like a server, a whole home server. I think that'll be pretty fun. So let's get into it. I bought a new keyboard today, 15 bucks at the pawn shop. Nice condition, everything works. I didn't have this part of the keyboard, the original, the Numlock keys, and I got another camera, as you can see, so I can start doing stuff here on the table and everybody can see. We're really working on getting this channel up and running and being a pretty amazing channel. I hope everybody's enjoying it and likes it. But yeah, I got this $15. I mean, you can't beat that. It works. It's got a lot of other buttons I was missing. It slides up under there. So yeah, I like it. I got some more keys that I can put hotkeys on. Alright, so first thing we're going to do is move y'all back a little bit. Sorry about that. We'll take out these two screws right here. These, if you look on a laptop, it usually tells you what's under it. This has got the memory chips, the Wi-Fi, and hard drive. These are your keyboard. You can see little keyboard marks. And then of course these here on the outer case around here, that's what's going to hold your case on. This one here is not the tablet laptop kind, it's just the regular old laptop. It's an older laptop. This one was a oh my goodness, words are hard. NVIDIA. Actually, this was a Lenovo. It was done in 11/10/2012. It's got Windows 8 in it, so that tells you how old it is. We did take out the battery pack. Don't want to get shocked. So on this one here, you have to take a little screwdriver and kind of twist it, because this, after you take those two screws out, it slides forward. So first thing we're going to do, we're going to check it out. Not real dusty. Not a whole lot of dust on there at all, actually. And she used to smoke in her house and used to, and of course she's got the dogs with long hair. But yeah, I mean, pretty clean. A little hard, I mean, a little grainier. Little grainier camera on that one. It's a cheap little one. I got my son, he didn't want to use it, so what do we got here? We've got, let me take this out. This should be this is an M25 ×4. This has got to be the hard drive right here. There's the memory chips right there. We got the Wi-Fi chip, should be this one right here. No, the Wi-Fi chip's right there. This one here is just a heat sink. And just from looking at it from here, everything looks pretty good. She can actually upgrade this memory. It has a 2 bank slot. If she could find more of that memory, she could actually upgrade the memory on this thing. Plus it's got, you can put a bigger hard drive. Just because things are old don't mean necessarily they are dead. But yeah. Alright, so this one here, the same. Yeah, there's the same as the case boards, screws. So let's see, we're going to figure out which way this goes. Break it. This up here. Like it slides back. Give it a little bit of help here. Not going to slide back. It could just be really stuck in here. We took the cake. Oh, there's another screw. That's why I didn't even see that. That's why you want to be really gentle with things. Things like that. I didn't even see that. This is a PHO X2 screwdriver, and my little pry-on one is a 1/8 X2. I guess that X2 is 2 inch. Yeah, 2 inch. Alright, now we should get her to move. Maybe. Maybe we'll get her to move. Boy, she's in there. Sure we ain't missing nothing here. You pop right out of there now. Got a rubber heat sink, but I'm not feeling those screws under her. There we go. Taking a little finessing is all. Just in there pretty good. It's never been changed. I mean, what is that, like 13 years old? Alright, we got a Seagate. 320 gigabytes. Sure, we can upgrade that. 320 gigabyte Seagate. We could probably upgrade that. It's a Mantis Motinus Thin. This one was built 1st of September of 2012. So we're going to look a little dirty in there, not too bad. Too bad. So far, everything we're seeing here looks good. The little pins right here that line up, so you can drop this back in. To give it a little press up in there. So we're going to anchor this back down now. We get all this done and get everything working, or get as far as we can, we're going to go into some Black Desert. I'm getting heavy into Black Desert. Older game, but it's still pretty cool. And I just found out that they have PK, and that's what we're going to get into, is the PK. So I'll check out the memory, see what we got here. We got this is saying it's a 2 gigabyte. Is a 2 gigabyte. Not telling me a whole lot of information. We could look it up. See what the RAM speed and everything is on it. May actually change. Wondering if we shouldn't change that real quick over to the other one. Other slot. We're just going to stick it back in here. We're just going to make sure everything's tight. Everything is tight in here. Now, let me grab, hold on just a second, I'll be right back. Oh, one thing I love about, let me clean off my desk a little bit. Give me just a second. I'm gonna move this cup out of the way. All right. I got like a, I don't know, 10, 15 foot board on my speakers so I can walk around. My headset, not my speakers. Alright, so what do I do with that cord? Yes. Alright, we're going to check this power cord. This is an insignia that came with it way back in the day. I don't know why. Well, actually it's a display model. I didn't realize it was a display model. What do you go to? I'm not sure what that goes to. My desk has plugs in it, which come in very, very handily. If I can just see to get to them. Come on, where you at? There you are. Alright, so we got a green light. We got the green light. Can you see it? Where are you? Alright, right down in there is a green light. I don't know if you all can see it. Oh, there you go. So it's getting power. Lay our power bank over here. I did take the battery out, so sometimes these things can be stubborn. It can just be the battery bank that's bad and it won't come on. That's a safety feature. We're not going to put it in. We're going to hit the power button. Just felt something here. It gets power to the DV-ROM. But that was actually dirt. Oh, then where is, oh, here it is. Alright, so it's telling me it's got power. It's telling me the hard drive's not activating though. Maybe the hard drive went out? I'm holding the power button. And now the power's off. Turn the power on. Wondering if it could be the monitor. I do have a HDMI cable I could plug in for temporary. I think I'm getting a fan going now. Fan's actually turning. I'm wondering if it isn't the monitor itself went bad. Well, we're going to try something else real quick. We're going to try just killing the memory bank here. If it's the hard drive, it ain't going to hurt nothing. So, plug it real quick for now. And go ahead and move this up a slot just to make sure it's not the memory slot. Alright, so switch those. Crank her up here a little bit. Plug her back in. Hit the power power button. She's got power. Oh, I got some fan movement on that one. Got no video. So, let's see. Can't reach the video slot from back here. And I got no hard drive, but if I don't have a BIOS, then I'm not going to have a hard drive. That way, we'll take that off. We will check here real quick. Make sure there's, yep, there's some extra screws here. I think the next thing we need to do is take out the keyboard and see if we can get to the video card link. So we got 1, 2, shouldn't need to take out all these. I may have to take out one out. Maybe those two. And it should come out. Take out these first, because we may get lucky and only have to remove these ones. Because this is an M25 times 6. 5 times 4. Times 4. Oh, there's a keyboard one. So we'll take these out. These are a little longer, so we're going to separate them so we know which ones go where. Keyboard here, keyboard here. Keyboard right here. That one actually felt like it was loose. Yeah, that one was loose, really loose. We'll check for any more. I don't think I got to take these ones out, but we'll find out here in a second. So let's see if we can pry this bad boy up out of here. What are we missing? That's CD-ROM. I wonder if we can get through it through the CD-ROM. We can try that. It looks like a single screw. That one there's holding it down too. CD-ROM right there. Alright, easy slide, easy slide. I like easy slide stuff. So we got a CD-ROM. Not that old. Data cable. And this is actually a DVD CD writer. We'll hold on to that. Get over here. But we cannot get to it through here. Took that one out. It may be just as easy just to take the cover off. Yes, we're tearing her whole apart. Not a huge deal. We'll get her done. As long as none of them strip, we're fine. Alright, so we're going to put the body screws on this side. Got body screws, we got the cover, we got the, those are for keyboard, that's for E. I actually could have picked up a USB DVD player burner today for like $3. I don't know if it works. It was at a pawn shop, but there's actually a couple monitors and stuff there. I should have probably got one, or had my mom get one, I should say, since this is her stuff. Just in case she might have needed one. What we got? Looks like we got 3, maybe 4 more. Those 2 up there should actually be the mouse. And yes, as you can tell by my hands, is my cup of coffee. Can't have coffee without Mike, without coffee. It would just be streaming with Mike. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There we go. He was saying, hell no, but we got her anyway. Hopefully it didn't hurt the screwdriver. A little bit, not too bad. We'll take these 2 out just in case. What the hey. We'll put these ones with the CD-ROM. Put it with the CD-ROM screw, that way we know where they're at. So I hope everybody's having a great day today. Boink. Boink. Alright, let's see if we can pry this puppy apart. Really hard to find anybody that works on laptops. I guess because back in my era when I was doing computers all the time, they were considered trash and carry. Well, she's loose. Come on. There we go. The keyboard to come out, but it's not going to come out. We're going to have to dissect the whole thing here. Always sounds horrible when these things popping. It's like, ah, it's breaking. I'd rather hear the little pops than the big pops, though. Alright, what we got holding up in here? Trying to find a hole to get this thing in. There you go. I guess screwed together right there. Always good to take your time, go slow. Because you never know when you might find a little something like that. And those ain't gonna come out. Dang it. Get any of this cleaned off of here. Well, that leads into a problem. Maybe. Yeah, I can go from this side. getting there. Slowly but surely. There we go. Come on, let go. But your screws there. Another one. Feeling it's going to be that there. It gives me the issues. There are 3 of those screws right there. Very tedious work here. Trying not to break anything. Go. Okay. Ain't missing no screws here. What we got down in here, it could be holding. Come on. Work with me here. And it's got a screw here somewhere. Yep, it does. Right there. Another one? Nope. Yay. Don't be stubborn now. These are for the hard drive. Or ain't nothing on their hard drive. I got those, but I do believe those are the CPU chips. Oh Lord, where'd that go? Oh, I will have to find that. There. Amazing how you find these things everywhere. I think it's about down there under my coat. That should have been the last one right there. Maybe, maybe not. Or it should pop right out now. Seeing that one. Alright, we'll have to try to force some ones out. I guess I gotta get onto the floor to find it. I don't think it's down here. It might be in the case. Good possibility it's in the case. Oh well. What can I do you for?
Mac and cheese, mix it.
Yeah, but I thought Amy was cooking.
She's.
Huh?
I think she was not feeling good, so she asked me.
Well, she ain't going to work. She just came from work.
She was in her.
Awesome baby. Like this big baby. And it's black. But I can't get this cover off anyway. Why it's acting like it's behind that plate.
Wait, should
Oh, I think I heard it.
2 boxes or 1 leftovers?
Leftovers and 1. I'm gonna get those screws out of there. Luckily, I have a couple other screwdrivers. Let's see if these work. Oh, yep, there we go. Well, that one anyway. That one out. Oh man, these are micro babies. They're going right here. Ooh. I should have put something under my feet, I guess. This is thick carpet. Uh-oh. Come on, you bastard. Get you? I did. I got it. Alright, we're doing good. Alright, so that should have been the last of them. Not have any kind of resistance now. Oh. Should be free now. here to pry it apart a bit. Come on, pop apart there. There we go. Why are you acting like you sore? Heck is it stuck on? I'm stuck back here. No other screws up here. What are you saying you're stuck? Got all these screws out. What in the heck is holding it? I'm gonna put a screw under the foot. They've done that before. That boy should pop right off of here. Hold it right here. That's loose. Let's see if we can get the back off. So there's one in the middle back there. Oh shoot. Wonder why it was getting tight. Not there. Got all the screws out. Yeah, I got them all out. What is holding us up here? Flashlight time. Well, I can see what I'm looking for here. And Looks pretty secure now. Actually, I may see the problem. Power button itself is bad. I have no idea how they put this thing together because you can't even get it to it really. I think you gotta take the board out. Of course, they got screws on the inside of the board. It's pulling it out now. Yep. Alright, so we know it's not the power cable. Yeah, not the power cable. The video. I can see the video cable when it's connected in there. That doesn't mean but to get back on. Oh, maybe not. Alright, let's start putting her back together, I guess. Yeah, it snapped in there pretty easy. Alright, the micro screws. Put them back first. May end up being a parts computer. Then I won't have to worry about breaking it. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, bow. Alright, there's those now. Those. And those are the case screws, so we'll get them in first. Oops. So dinky. The other one runs. But what I'm hoping for is those two hard drives will swap. The hard drive ain't bad. Because if the hard drive's swappable, pretty easy. Fix. We got one of these here for the keyboard. I'm gonna go ahead and get it mounted back down real quick. Another one right there. somewhere. Longer screws. Alright, now I should have 3 more over here. You know what? There is a freaking screw right there. Thought I had them all out and I didn't. Kept looking in that hole and it looked like it was out, and that's why that corner was stuck. It wasn't out. That's okay, there's no way I could have, well, I mean, did we tear it apart? Why don't we put it back together first? I'm actually going to see if it beeps without a hard drive. See if it even recognizes anything. Okay, 2 hard drives. What was those 3 for? These 2 here. Are. Or all my screws are back where they belong. Yup. Except for those 2, so. Right there. Oh, my eyeball. One. 2. Sometimes it can just be as easy as loosening the screws. Tighten them back down. When it comes to laptops. Laptops are finicky. CD-ROM back in. Back down in. Put her screw back in. Don't ask me how we got 2 different size screws for the hard drive. Yeah, that's the only thing left. Cable. Alright, let's plug her in. She has no hard drive, so we get beat that. Nothing. Nothing. Only other thing we can try is pulling off one of my monitors here, the secondary monitor, well, the primary monitor, because you always want secondary. Pull it off and try an HDMI cord on it. Actually, I'm trying cord on my TV. Set it on. I should try. I just gotta remember where my HDMI cords are. There they are. Alright, so go ahead and put this one's cover back on. It's not hard to get off. This one I figured was going to be dead because it's old. It's what, 14 years old? This one here is a no-go. Unless I can get it to work with an HDMI card, which, oops. I just gotta get one of them working for. That's it. I would have loved to got this one kind of working for, but if I can still use that hard drive, I will use that hard drive. Actually, if she can't use that hard drive, I might use that hard drive. But what we're going to do now is I'm going to try to find an HDMI wire. I'm lucky there'll be one right here. And I'm going to have to say no. Alright, so give me a second. I'm going to find an HDMI wire. Whoop. Alright, so this one here is a gateway. It does come on. It does work. It's missing a that's what it's missing. Password. That's all it needs. Wait a minute. It says locked. So why are you not coming out here? Unlocked. There. Crazy ass thing. Alright, I always take out the battery backup. Too bad the batteries don't fit. Alright, so we have got memory chips and hard drive. This one here has a DVD rewriter. Now this one was my wife's old one. So we're going to see what kind of upgrading it can have, and then all I got to do on it is put a new operating system in, and it'll be golden. Needs cleaned out. It's got to video chip or memory chips. This one said it had 4 gigs. Yeah, these are 2 gigabyte chips, but these ones actually got these are 2RX8 PC2 830 or 5300S55. So these are upgradable chips. So this is still upgradable, which will be a good thing for her. She'll like that. It don't look like it's seated. I know it didn't seat. Hello. Put away a piece of paper. There we go. There we go. Now she's seated. Alright, so I don't have any video memory chips right now, but it can be upgraded, which is a good thing. It's very hard to find laptops, especially older ones. This one here was you ain't gonna believe this one. It says 10/24 of 2008. It does have a product key. And it came with almost where you can't see it. Come with Vista. I didn't know this one was that old. But this one was newer. Apparently it is not newer. Oh, I forgot this one has 3. Should have left the hard drives out. See if they were swappable. Let's see. 2 screws holding her in. Here are. Of course, we got a swappable. Swappable wireless chip for Wi-Fi, for Wi-Fi. Right, so now we should be able to push this one back. Everybody's gonna be stuck today. Hell no, we don't want out. Come on, little thingy. Come on, little doggy, move, move. Come on, come on. Yeah, I know, you in there. Oh, good God, she's in there tight. Come on, you're free. Boy, she don't want to move, that's for sure. I think she's wedged in there anywhere. Just to the side of the back. Hit no pins. Come on, I see you moving there. There we go, keep moving. God dang. These starting to open up. Can't get this side to move. Why do you not want to move? Dang. I've never seen one so tight. What she said. Dang, it don't want to come out, that's for damn sure. And I know I'm not missing anything. Screw there. Screw there. None there, none there. Free. Free. And free. Got some movage. Damn, she's tight. I suppose lift those up. Don't sound right, but okay. Maybe I'm supposed to. Yep, apparently. Alright, what do we got here? We got a Bukachi 250 gigs. That one's actually, that one may not fit here. Should. I think the plug's different. The SAT 3 gigabyte, 3.0 gigabyte, 5400 RPM. Yeah. Okay. I'll be there in a minute. So this one's after everything's said and done, this one's actually going to be better than the other one. Even though it's an older PC, still got more modern chips and stuff in it. So we'll probably just end up scrapping this one and starting it over. Don't really have anything I can use in that one for this one, because this hard drive's same size, there's less memory over there. What I could have did though was swap the hard drive, no, swap the memory banks. I think we're just going to go with this one and give her a slight upgrade from what she's used to. I mean, it's more than slight because this is upgradable, so, well, if they still have the memory chips and hard drives and stuff. Because I'm not sure what's in the new ones. I haven't even tore that one apart, and that's my wife's newest one. That's the one we're going to be using for the brains of a smart home, probably. Why can't I get this? Why can't I get you in there? Be stubborn. Give me a hard time. Can't never be easy. Now wait a minute. This one. Oh, here. This one is where that screw goes. It goes over here. Yep. Don't remember both being on the same side, but okay. There we go. Okay. So it's my dinner time, guys. So I'm going to end up shutting this off. Actually, we're going to look real quick and see if we can find this date. Actually, we're going to swap over here in a second and see what we can actually fit in here. We'll give it all the specs. See which one's better. Because, you know, some Windows eat up everything, some Windows don't. Alright, we're going to set him right here. Pull the keyboard back out. Now I'm going to go eat here in a minute. Bye. Think. Nope, wrong one. This one. Alright, that works. So, open a new tab, shut off the music. New tab. We're gonna look for best Windows for laptop with 4 gig memory and 150 GB HD, because I don't remember the speed. No, I don't want to look for them. I want to know those key. Doing that. Up here out of Bing. Where are you at, chat? Paste. Go. For Windows 8.1. Windows 11 is not recommended. Windows 10 is good, very good as Windows 8.1. However, it's not supported. Only if you need speed. Alright, so I have a chip right here. And I hope I don't screw up my computer. Pop her in. You're going to see what is on it. Not that way, we're not. Do it the hard way. Boot. So I'm not sure if this is Windows 11 or Windows. Let's see, do we have a README file anywhere? Microsoft, no, new folder. File list set up. Vista XP. Well, it's got to boot up, so we need to eject. Boop. This is a 16 gigabyte, so that's what's got on it. It's got Windows on it. So we want to drop that in there. Get back. And we will go from there. So Windows 10 or Windows 8 is we're going to work on best on there. She's got Vista on there, so we may end up putting Vista back on it. Actually, let's just ask what the minimum requirements for Vista is. What is tech talking in there?
Hello, Mike.
What is the requirements for Vista, Windows Vista?
Oh, we're diving into some tech nostalgia. Good old Windows Vista, huh? That one had a reputation. Let me quickly put it.
Pokemon.
Ah, we've shifted gears from good old Vista to Pokemon, another nostalgia.
No. I said keep going. Tell me about Vista. What do I need to operate it?
Well, if we're dusting off the old Windows Vista requirements, back in the day, you'd typically need a 1 gigahertz processor, 1 GB of RAM, and about 15 gig of hard drive space. Pretty quaint specs by today's standards. So tell me, are you planning a little retro setup or just reminiscing?
I'm rebuilding some laptops. It has Vista right now, but I'm thinking of upgrading it. It has 4 gigabytes of memory and 250 gigabyte hard drive. What would be the best Windows for it?
Honestly, with those specs, 4 gigs of RAM and a 250 gig hard drive, you could run something like Windows 10 pretty smoothly. It's a nice step up from Vista, a lot more secure and still pretty lightweight. Plus, you'd get modern software compatibility without the bloat of the very latest OS. So, what kind of things are you planning to do on these rebuilt laptops?
This one is just going to be for word processing and filing and some web surfing. It's for an older lady.
Got it. So we're talking about something pretty straightforward and user-friendly. Windows 10 should absolutely do the trick then, nice and familiar, and it'll handle web browsing and Word docs without breaking a sweat. So any particular features or software she's going to need, or just keeping it super simple?
Super simple.
Absolutely. Super simple is the name of the game then. Let's keep it nice and easy. Windows 10 with a lightweight browser and maybe a simple antivirus will do the trick. And if she ever needs a hand, I'm sure you'll have that all covered. So what's next on the rebuild agenda?
Which web browser would be lightweight? Would that be Edge, or would that be Google, or would that be
I'd say Edge is actually a pretty solid lightweight choice these days. It's well optimized for Windows and won't feel heavy on that machine. Definitely a bit lighter than Chrome for general browsing. So yeah, I'd go with Edge. That way she's all set up on a familiar browser. Anything else on your mind about the setup?
No, but can you locate me a Windows 10 download operating system for USB drive?
All right, you can grab the official Windows 10 ISO straight from Microsoft's own website. Just head over to the Windows 10 disk image ISO file download page, and you can get a full 14 gig or 16 gig if you want it. From there, just choose the edition you need, and you'll be able to download the ISO file. Once you've got that, you can pop it onto a USB drive and install it on your laptop. Easy as pie. Anything else you need?
Nope, that's it for now. Thanks.
You're welcome. Sounds like you've got everything sorted then. If you need any more tips on the setup down the line, just give me a shout. Otherwise, happy installing and good luck with that laptop refurb.
Well, the next project's going to be taking another laptop and turning it into a main brain for a smart house. Any suggestions on that?
Ooh, turning a laptop into the brain of a smart house? I love it. Definitely a fun project. I'd say focus on something like Home Assistant or OpenHAB. Either platform will give you a ton of flexibility. And just make sure you got a stable network setup since it'll be the hub for all your devices. So
It'll be hardwired.
Ah, perfect. Hardwiring is definitely the way to go if you're setting up a smart home hub. Nice and stable, no Wi-Fi dropouts, just reliable connections, and that should make managing all your smart gadgets a breeze. So let's see where we can.
So my question is, if it's going to be the hub, can it have like Netflix and stuff on it, but be accessible through Ethernet cable from it to, say, TVs?
Absolutely, you can have it act as a media server and stream Netflix or other content via Ethernet to your CVs. Basically, once you set it up as the hub, it's like your central brain for everything. And yeah, wired connections are super stable for that. So, what's the first piece of gear you're planning to hook up?
It's probably going to be a 5-port CAD5 line.
A 5-core GAV5 line, nice and straightforward. That should definitely do the trick for distributing your connection to multiple devices around the house. Super easy to set up and definitely reliable. So, any other gadgets in the lineup, or is that your main focus for now?
Oh yeah, there's all kinds of gadgets. I've got a couple of smart lights I'm going to be throwing in there. I've got some solar panel equipment that will be smart driven from now on. And I'm wanting to put some kind of program on it. It's going to have an AI feature, so it can actually grow on its own as it learns our daily habits and everything.
Oh, going full on smart home mastermind, I see. Gotta love that. Once you start adding a little AI into the mix, it's like your house just starts to figure you out. So you're basically turning your place into a medieval tavern with a high tech brain. I like it. What's the next step in your master plan?
Which would be better to run, Windows or Linux or something of that sort to make it a master hub?
Ah, the classic question. Well, it really comes down to what you're comfortable with and how much tinkering you want to do. Windows is definitely more plug and play, but Linux gives you that full customization like a blank canvas. Since you're building this whole medieval crafting tech utopia brand, Linux might let you customize every little detail, but hey, no wrong answer there. So are you leaning one way or the other?
I would like to stay Windows just because of the plain and simple fact I can put you on it as my main brain and start teaching you in a deep learning. But I'm looking for something that's going to be able to control pretty much everything.
Gotcha. Are you on the whole cattle under one command center, basically? Honestly, if
Oh,
you're aiming...
it's going to be like Java solid for Iron Man.
Absolutely. Just imagine it, your own personal Jarvis, but with a medieval coffee house vibe and a whole lot of crafting flair. I'm definitely up for the challenge. So let's do it. Let's make this place as smart as your own personal tavern keeper paradise. What's the first piece of your kingdom you want to tackle?
Dinner first, and then when I come back, it'll be actually figuring out how I'm going to make the main brain actually start functioning.
Absolutely. Never tackle world domination on an empty stomach, quite. Go ahead and enjoy that dinner. And when you come back, we'll jump right into getting that main brain up and running. So, bon appetit. What's on the menu tonight?
Sloppy Joes.
Ah, a solid choice. Can't go wrong with a good old sloppy Joe. That's the kind of comfort food that fuels some serious creativity. So go ahead, dig in, and when you're back, we'll gear up for some brain-boosting fun. How do you
Sounds
usually
good.
like... Perfect. Extra net is just part of the charm anyway. Once you're all fueled up, we'll dive right into crafting your digital command center. Enjoy dinner.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. So go enjoy those sloppy joes, and we'll pick that up when you're back. Just give me a shout when you're ready to jump back in.
That is my AI that I use a lot. Between that and Miss A and Siri, I've kind of got away from. She's not doing as much now. I still use her on my Apple phone, but everything's pretty much running through her and this one here on Edge. I don't like Google because Google has been giving me a lot of wrong answers lately, so I've kind of steered away from Google. But yeah, we're planning to smart home the house. I'm going to try to use this laptop to run it all. Just because we have a lot of smart home features, but we don't have one application or one center that can control everything. And since I've already got this laptop and it's not being used for anything, why not? Plus it's portable, so, you know, if we ever have to move or anything, it's a simple unplug, replug, reconfigure the different devices, and that's it. But it is dinner time, and when I get back, we are going to be grabbing that download. I don't think there's anything of importance on that USB stick. I will try it first. But it sounds like we can go with Windows 10, which is going to be the maximum for her because she's doing writing and basic house stuff and some web surfing, Facebook, things like that. Nothing major. So I think that's what we'll do. At least get her one back up and running. It is missing the key, but the key still works. So it's up to her what she wants to do on it. I just told her to use a regular mouse if she wants. She's trying to do some writing. She wants to write a book or whatever. So, yep. Alright guys, I will see you in a little bit. Have a good one. And don't forget to drink your coffee.